As a rare picture of Tiger Woods emerges, sans his regular leg sleeves, fans everywhere were left shocked. What they spotted in the picture has been beyond the scope of anyone's expectations. Since having multiple surgeries on his right leg in February, following his horrific crash in 2021, few have understood the magnitude of his injury. Now with the picture, it became clear just how injured his leg was. Join us as we reveal the details noticed by eagle-eyed fans in his latest photo. First off, let's talk about the car crash. Tiger Woods isn't a stranger to injury. Throughout his career, he's seen his fair share of ups and downs regarding his health, but his most recent and most drastic injury happened on February 23, 2021. Woods was driving over 80 miles per hour in an SUV by himself in California. Then suddenly, his car rolled over an embankment. Trapped inside, he stayed there, legs pinned for a long while until the emergency personnel could arrive to help. They were successful in extracting him from the car, but he was in serious condition. He was found to have suffered compound fractures in both of his legs and had to undergo emergency surgery. Although the doctors revealed he was in stable condition, it was unlikely he would be able to continue his professional career. Next, how bad was the injury? Woods revealed that the injury he sustained was bad enough to prompt doctors to consider amputating his right leg, as there were very few chances of saving it. It was reported the 46-year-old golfer sustained an injury to his right lower leg, as that leg bore the brunt of brute force of the accident. The right leg, being the one typically used to control gas and brakes in cars, makes the site more vulnerable. Dr. Matt Preventure, Fox Sports injury and performance analyst, explained the extent of Woods' injuries. He reveals that Woods had open tibia and fibula fractures that were not only through the skin, but also comminuted, meaning the bones had numerous broken fragments. Yikes, that sounds painful. Massive injury to his ankle and foot area, an injury to the talus or the ankle bone, and immense damage to the soft tissues around the tibia, as the fractures injured both the skin and the muscle of the calf, along with causing the calf compartment to swell. Fans and golfing enthusiasts knew the injury was serious, but they weren't able to gauge just how bad it was until his most recent photo came to life. Now, let's discuss what exactly the photo tells us. Woods, who played in the Masters and PGA Championship after recovering somewhat from his injuries, decided to skip the US Open. However, the New York Post reported that he decided to attend a junior golf event over the weekend to watch his son, Charlie, play. At this event, the pro golfer very graciously posed with fans and several young golfers, but something was different. Fans were very quick to notice that these pictures were without the usual black leg sleeve he had been consistently wearing after his accident. The photo shows heavy scarring from the emergency surgery he underwent on his right leg, as well as significantly reduced muscle mass in his calf. Speaking of which, his inner calf also appears slightly concave. The whole right leg seems to be a little out of shape compared to his uninjured leg. Not only does the leg look a bit weaker, but the whole lower portion of it seems to jut out in a strange way. But Woods, ever the dedicated athlete, appears to be standing upright and seems to be in good spirits. He doesn't appear to use any supports for his knee. The only sign of additional assistance is what fans think is a wrap that helps support his injured ankle. To put it simply, fans were shocked to see the extent of the damage done to Woods' right leg. Up next, have you heard of his comeback after the injury? A high-speed injury, such as the one sustained by Woods, is known to cause significant debilitation. It was clear that he had a long road to recovery before he could even think to compete again. But despite displaying obvious signs of fatigue and pain, Woods' return to major championship golf has impressed everyone. Defying logic and naysayers, he made an incredible return, even making the cut in both of his appearances at the Masters and PGA Championship in 2022. And this return is made all the more extraordinary now that these recent pictures have been released. The evidence of trauma to his legs speaks to his enormous willpower and the work he must have put into getting back into playing. He finished in 47th place at Augusta National, where previously he had won in 2019. Woods is showing no signs of slowing down. He's currently preparing to play at the 150th Open Championship at St. Andrews. Next, what are they saying on Twitter? No golf enthusiast would deny Tiger Woods' dedication to the game after the pictures surfaced. Many people hailed him as a blessing to all those watching. Some even were of the opinion that he should forego the leg sleeve completely and just embrace the injury. injury. No need to be ashamed of the scarring. And you know what? We agree. If anything, the scars are a testament to how hard Woods has fought to be the golfer he once used to be. PGA Tour pro Dylan Fratelli said, "Now, many people will give him the props he deserves for walking around Augusta and playing as well as he did this year." Fratelli was referencing Woods' decision to miss the US Open, and instead resting in anticipation of competing at the 150th Open at St. Andrew, which will be held from July 14th to the 17th. And finally, what has Tiger Woods said so far about his accident? Tiger Woods knows and understands his abilities better than anyone could, so he revealed that he has decided to remain selective with the championships he decides to compete in. However, at the same time, he confessed that he does know that the more he uses his leg, it will only help him make it stronger. Well, they don't call him Tiger for nothing. The 46-year-old said that he continued staying active after the Masters, and he believes it's paid off. He says he feels strong, and he will continue to get stronger. And of his leg, Woods was confident it's only going to keep getting stronger. The more I use it, the more strength it gains. But at the same time, he's been keeping his expectations realistic, saying, "Am I ever going to have full mobility? No, never again." Wow, that must have been a hard thing to come to terms with, but at least he knows that his leg is going to keep on getting stronger and better. While talking to reporters, he confirmed that even though he will be getting better, his leg is still going to ache. But Tiger has come to terms with it, expressing that that's just the way it's going to be. Seeing his drive, fans can't help but wonder, how long till he's winning again? And now, in other news. First, Rory McIlroy falls short again. Rory McIlroy seems to have fallen short yet again. He finished at joint 5th place at the US Open. Experts claim that McIlroy gave himself too much to do on the back 9 in the final round. This means he made yet another major top 10, but unfortunately fell short of his 5th career major title. But he isn't letting this get to him, even though he admitted his disappointment to reporters. He also revealed that he will play at the Travelers Championship, after which he'll be resting for a bit before heading to St. Andrews for the 150th Open Championship. St. Andrews will be one last chance for McIlroy to end his major trophy drought, which has now lasted 8 years. Up next, Matt Fitzpatrick wins the US Open for his first major. On the other hand, England's Matt Fitzpatrick's joy knows no bounds, and he ended up successfully holding off world number 1 as he won his first major title at the US Open, as well as his first PGA Tour title. Fitzpatrick now joins the ranks of the legendary Jack Nicklaus as the only other player to win the US Open and US Amateur on the same golf course. He also becomes just the 4th Englishman to win the US Open in the last 100 years. What an honor that must have been. We can only imagine how he's feeling after his monumental win. He joins previous Englishmen Cyril Walker, Tony Jacklin, and Justin Rose in this honor. And finally, LIV Golf Rebels face threat of more sanctions. LIV Golf Rebels have come under fire recently as they continue to play in the Breakaway Series backed by Saudi Arabia. They've been warned of further sanctions after the DP World Tour players, who were said to have willfully broken rules, were not only fined £100,000, but were also banned from next month's Scottish Open. This is getting more and more serious by the minute, as Ryder Cup veterans such as Sergio Garcia, Martin Kammer, Lee Westwood, etc. all faced punishment for taking part in the event held at Hertfordshire earlier this month, even though it was confirmed that they had received releases warning them against taking part. Let's see what happens in the next few weeks. Well, that's all we have for you today. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Tiger Woods will be winning championships anytime soon? As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join us next time for more videos like this. Till then, bye!